when it's ready.
You gotta squeeze it and it feels really hard.
I mean, it feels hard, but how do you know if it's hard enough?
I think you pretty much shouldn't be able to press it in.
Gotta try a little harder. Big closet clean out day today. Big organization purge, clothing purge. Hey guys, so before we do our closet clean out today, we wanted to go get a donut. So we're gonna bike to the donut shop and get one. Best donut in the city.
What's your review?
You want a bite? 10 out of 10. It's got the vanilla bean in there, vanilla bean buttercream. It's not overly sweet, fluffy, decadent. Love. How is it?
It's pretty good.
What's your rating?
You gave it a 10?
Yeah.
It's 6.5.
Hey guys, so we just got back from our bike ride this morning. We biked and we got some donuts and coffee and just kind of had a little chat outside. Then we went to the co-op and got just a couple of groceries. I went grocery shopping yesterday at Trader Joe's, but we needed a couple of things for lunch and dinner today. So we did that, and now we're gonna kind of do we're gonna do our finances, get our things in order, get our books in order, and then we're gonna start our closet clean out. Hey guys, so I got this candle yesterday. I got it from Trader Joe's. It's vanilla pumpkin scent, kind of a little seasonal scent. And I just kind of wanted a little fall reset in our household. So I just wanted a little something. Smells good. Today we are doing a big closet clean out. We have a lot of clothes between the two of us. It's really time to shed some layers, if you will. One thing that we love to do is go thrifting, but lately it hasn't been as fun because I know that we just literally don't have space to take in more clothes. So I want to be able to enjoy thrifting again and finding new clothes that I'm excited about. But to do that, we really need to clear some space out. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna start right now. Another element to our closet clean out is that we have this very oddly shaped closet. So we're doing our best with it, but it's this door that goes in, and there's this space first. And then there's another door that leads into this next closet area, which, as you can see, you can't even really stand up in here. So you really have to kind of crouch down. I actually have to crawl on my hands and knees to get in here. So we have some cubbies, another dresser, and this shelving in here as well. We are going to start with our t-shirts and sweaters. So as you can see, this is all of the sweaters that we have, which is quite a few. And then this whole dresser is just full of t-shirts. So in every drawer, t-shirts. They're really well organized. I think we could get rid of some. So that's where we're gonna start. So we were thinking about a couple of different methods of how to clean out our closet. And what we've kind of landed on is going at it from a couple of different methods. So for our sweatshirts, sweaters, and t-shirts, we're gonna still leave everything in here and hopefully be able to just pick out enough of them to do a clear out of that. But for our pants and shorts and other kinds of shirts and shirts that we have hanging up, we're actually going to take all of those, put them all out on the bed, lay it all out, see what we've got, and then see what we want to get rid of. Blaine and I share a closet, which means that all of our clothes are just stored together and we don't have separate closets, which I think is perhaps a little bit unusual, but that's just the way we do it. Because a lot of clothes we do share, there's a lot of overlap. Of course, there's some things that only fit Blaine or only fit me, but for the most part, we're relatively the same size, so we can share most things. Some pants we kind of can't share. This is how we keep all of our pants. So they're folded up here in these cubbies, as you can see. So this is where we have the pile. This is the pile of clothes that has been worn, but isn't quite dirty enough yet to go into the wash. And I think this is a common problem that maybe a lot of people have. I'm wondering if anyone actually has a good solution for this issue, because they're clothes that I don't want to put back in the drawer because they're not completely clean, but also they still have a few more wears in them before I want to send them through the wash. But this situation, as you can see, quickly gets out of control. Okay, so these are all of the sweaters that we have after we went through them, which is still a lot of sweaters. What was our count?
63.
63. Yes. Okay, that being said, these are all the ones we're getting rid of, which is a pretty substantial pile, this whole bin, and all of these. So I think we did a pretty good job on the sweaters. Okay, so up next we are going through our t-shirts, which we have a whole dresser just for t-shirts. They do fit in there, but there's definitely some that it's time to say goodbye. So for this, we're literally just bringing out every drawer of the dresser and we're gonna go through all of them on the bed. Okay, so these are all of our t-shirts. Why, Newt? Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Okay, so we just finished going through all of our t-shirts, and I think we actually made a lot of progress. These were all full before, now we have 2 completely empty drawers from the dresser. So a lot of them are all in these bags that we're gonna get rid of, either sell or donate or something. And then there were a few shirts that we decided to store away that we kind of were either unsure about or just not wearing right now but still want to keep, relics, or a lot of them are music, like band shirts that might be cool in the future. Pretty proud of how well we did on our t-shirt clear out here. Okay, so up next we're going through all of our long sleeve shirts, and since we have these 2 drawers empty from how much we cleared out from our t-shirts, we're going to try to see if we can fit the long sleeves into these 2 and kind of consolidate all of our shirts a little more. Okay, so we actually got all of our long sleeves to fit in these 2 bottom drawers that we emptied out. And this one actually has a lot more space too for more. So we did pretty good on that. Yum. This was not supposed to happen.
Should I cut our sandwiches in half or?
Yes. Lunchtime. Ooh. Okay, we just had our lunch break and now we're back at it. And we just pulled out all of our pants, all of our shorts, and laid it out on the bed. And it is a lot. I think we have a few too many pairs. Just finished sorting through that enormous pile on the bed. We got rid of a lot of stuff. Here it is. These 4 bags full are all things that we're ready to get rid of. Our pants are a lot more organized now. So here's how our cubbies look. They're nice and organized, a lot less shoved in there. There's even some empty space to add into, and then we don't have all of these things piling on top anymore. We have our leggings and sweatpants nice and organized in here, and then in here we have all of our shorts nice and organized. And in both of these, we still have room to add more things in as well. Our next task is gonna be sorting through this pile of kind of half washed clothes that just hang out on top of our dresser. This is the pile that I'm talking about. Everyone has this pile, whether it's on top of a dresser, on top of a chair. Everyone has it. We're gonna deal with it. These are all the clothes that were in our half dirty, half not dirty pile. It took pretty much all day, but we did it. We finally have an empty bed again. Okay. Just look at all of these clothes that we decided to eliminate from our closet today. It's a lot. All of these are full. This is filled to the brim of clothes that will no longer be taking up space, cluttering up our closet. It looks so good in there. It just looks spacious and clean. Now there's a spot for Newt to hang out and sleep. And the space just looks really good now. There's no longer huge piles on top of everything. It's nice and organized. There's space for us to fill in when we have more clothes as well. The sweaters were really pared down. That's completely organized in there. It's organized in here. And there's Newt enjoying the space. So I'm not saying Marie Kondo is entirely wrong, because we did use some of our methods for some of our articles of clothing. We took it all out and put it on the bed and sorted through every piece. But we used some other methods as well. For our sweaters and our shirts, we didn't take everything out because it was all, folded up nicely, and we didn't want to undo that. But we did still look at each piece and go through it and decide what we wanted to keep and what we wanted to say goodbye to. Pure bliss.